Just did a video over on the competitor, and it came out pretty good. I miss, I miss YouTube so bad. We had, we had so many good times. You see, I'm getting old. I don't have my teeth in. You see, you people over here know what happened to the teeth. Those people over there don't know yet. I'm waiting for somebody over there to start talking shit about my teeth, so that I can bust their ass in a fucking video. So what's going on over there is like I got my first TikTok beef, and it was with a woman. Now, everybody knows. Back in the day, I was one of the biggest advocate for black women on YouTube. I got in a fight with everybody who had something negative to say about black women. And the first beef I get over on the Real AIX TikTok is with some black woman. Now everybody knows now about the young lady who got her hair ripped off by the dog. Let me just abbreviate this the way I do. The young lady was shoplifting. I'm not gonna say she was alleged shoplifting because she pleaded guilty to it. Now, they went into one of these high-end stores and stole $10,000 worth of perfume and cosmetics. Leaving the store, they got in their car. The police got the description of the car. Guess they got in some kind of high-speed chase. And here's where the story goes black. You don't hear anything about a foot chase. I've seen no foot chase videos. But somehow, one of the three women, which I thought was two originally, was hiding in a bush. Right? So, you rob a store, then you hide into some bushes. Welcome. And you're hiding in the bushes. How do you get in the bushes? You were just robbing a store. You get in a high-speed chase. Well, let's go back. You're robbing a store. You get in the car. Then they get the description of the car. Then the police find the car on the road. We don't know how much time had passed. And then there's an escape from the car after the high-speed chase. This one girl ends up in the bushes for 20 minutes. And now over on the other TikTok, I told the people, I'm like, I used to be a criminal. And if I was a criminal and I just robbed somebody and I got away, got in the car speed chase, get out of the car, get away from the police, why am I going to hide out in some bushes for 20 minutes? So her story began to fall apart for me. And somehow she's in the bushes. She's calling her mother on the phone. She's talking to her mother on the phone. The police are surrounding the bushes, apparently. And the dog goes in and whips the woman's scalp off. Fucking ridiculous. I found out today that the dog didn't even listen to the trainer. So the dog wasn't paying attention until like the third command before the dog let loose. The girl was not screaming. Take it. If you are being attacked by a dog, you would be screaming bloody murder. Like I was telling my sister and I told my wife. When the police finally get me out the bushes, my legs are fucked up, my hands are fucked up. No way the fucking dog is gonna have my head. So let's rewind though. So I'm on this lady's TikTok channel and they're like asking for justice for this woman. Justice for Tamika, they were saying, right? And I was like, what happened to her was fucked up. It is fucked up. But there's no way that this woman does not share some responsibility for her own deeds. I was raised better than that. So then they're jumping on me. Black man, you're supposed to back your black sisters and black man and They eviscerated me. Anybody who knows me on videos against motherfuckers in battles from like back in the day with all those people I battled, even battle pedophiles on this bitch. You feel me? And this lady eviscerated me. I was, what? What the fuck? And yes. Oh, I put her on blast. So that was 2 Live Crew right there. Luke Campbell just hit me. So I put her on blast. If you can go look at the videos, just like the old school, because they're defending somebody who pled guilty to a felony. Now, I would understand. I'm a man. This is a woman. Okay, you're a woman and you need things, right? Say she didn't have no money or whatever. And what I'm saying is truthful, because if a woman was stealing some tampons and some deodorant, man, I would have fought the dog. I would have fought that dog for that woman. You feel me? But you stealing $10,000 worth of shit from a high-end store. They closed the fucking Walgreens down the street because people were stealing fucking shit off the shelves and grandma can't go get her medicine anymore. That pisses me off. But I got to be some kind of bad guy now on TikTok. So I blasted this lady, right? And it's like, I was completely who I am. And my mother, I was raised by black women. My mother told me, you don't put your hands on shit that's not yours. If you didn't pay for it, why are you taking it? But my stepmother told me, if it can fit in your hand, why are you paying for it? Which side of the tracks do you think I fucking fell on? I've been having my ass whooped by the police. You people know this. But they said I was siding with the police because I said, didn't she not steal $10,000 worth of property? And didn't she not get into a high-speed chase? She could have killed somebody in a high-speed chase. But the dogs biting somebody's hair off is fucked up. But I want to say something else. Because a lot of people ain't really touching on it like this. There's somebody in the bushes, right? What makes no sense about her story is, why would you hide inside a bush for 20 minutes if you got away? My theory is that they chased her into those bushes. Now, if some police chased you into the bush and they waited for 20 minutes, what makes you think they're going to say, please, ma'am, please come out? Obviously, someone would say, she ain't coming out the bushes. What should we do, Sarge? Send a canine unit. Okay. They don't have to tell her the dog is coming. So listen, you're in the bushes for 20 minutes, right? Don't you hear the canine unit pull up? Don't you hear the dog? They have to prepare the dog. They just don't open the door and say, over there at the bush. That bush right there, that one with the legs hanging out. First of all, another thing, like I said, how does the dog get to her head? And another thing, she's not screaming while the dog is biting her. She's saying, mama, mama, my brains. I'd be like, ah! I would be fighting the dog. I have no time to talk to my mama. No. But I am now a villain over on TikTok. If you want to watch it, it's over there. Your boy's a villain. So, you know me, you know how I am. It's like, I apologize if I, because we don't know what kind of avocation shit they got going on. And everybody on her page was like, this, they was coming. So I was nice. I hit her on the DM, right? Told her I like her videos and everything. I didn't know. I didn't mean no disrespect at all. Didn't mean to ruffle their feathers. And if you know anything about TikTok, this quotes, when people comment and shit, they scroll. It's like you can scroll through people's comments. My comment is at the top of the page. It doesn't scroll anymore. My comment is just there. It's just there. And I'm like, wow. So I'm on blast. I got beef. I smoke. I bring smoke. Okay? So I hit her. I hit her with the Martin Luther King screaming, my mama told me. Y'all know how I do. I put it on her. Then I did like a second video. And then I broke it all the way down. Like, I appreciate your histrionics. I broke it all the way down. But in the end, those people still could not see that if I go in the bank and rob the bank, I run out the bank, jump in the car, get in a high-speed chase. Everybody in the car with me is an accessory. This is the state of California. If I went in the bank with one gun and there's only one gun found in the car and there's 6 people in the car, all 6 people have one gun. That's the state of California. So whatever happened in that store with the shoplifting or whatnot, with the 3 women, here's the analogy I'm giving you. I just came out the bank, jumped in the car, we ride off, high-speed chase, get out the car, drop the money. I'm in the bushes. And they shoot the bushes up. I'm dead. They shot the bushes because I have a gun. Is that police brutality? Because I robbed the bank and I ran, get caught, and they kill me? I didn't shoot nobody. I didn't hurt nobody. Maybe mentally. But if I had not gave the opportunity for the gun to be pulled on me, I had been alive in that situation. I wouldn't be, oh, what do you call an ambulance for me while I'm in the bushes? So you think, one, she gets away. There. You got out of the store with the merchandise. Why are you driving around? That's a problem. 2, they find you in traffic. Then there's a chase. How close were they to the store before they saw the car? Then the foot chase. How far was it from the car to the bushes? Intangibles from the lady's story is gone. She's on the phone screaming in terror, not screaming like, ah, like, mama, mama. It's not like, it's like, mama, my head, my brains are bleeding. It's fucked up. But she's not screaming like, oh my God, this motherfucker's eating me. It was bizarre and surreal. She pled guilty to one of the higher felonies. She did 120 days in jail. After the incident, right after the incident, they sold her scalp back on, right? Put it back on, because all that was missing. They put it back on. But if you ever watched those shows, if the blood, you know how the blood has to be in the, you know, something got to do with your blood. They were supposed to sew that on right there on the spot, pretty much. But what happened was bad. But in the society we live in today, you got to share some responsibility for what you've done. Say I live in a scenario after robbing the bank. They shot me 3 times, but I live. But then I get a lawyer and I say, you know, they did shoot me in the bushes 3 times. They didn't tell me they were going to shoot. You got a case. No. I ain't got no damn case. Not if I pled guilty after the fact. It's just, it's so nonsensical. And then the president gets on TV and they want to cramp down on crime again. What does that mean? Where are they going to find crime at? Where are they going to look for crime? So it's people like that who gets the Walgreens shut down, who gets the malls, they're closing stores right and left. But we got to get justice for these people because they made a mistake. And I hate to say this, but I'm going to blame Donald Trump. And people understand, why are you blaming Donald Trump for some shit some black lady did? All this stupid shit? I don't remember this stupid shit before Trump. After Trump, everybody is dumb. Everybody's into themselves. Everybody got rights that they never had before. Everybody has got a gripe. You break into the Capitol. They was just tourists. You shoplifting. Oh, yeah, she didn't mean it. You know, people are running people over cars now there in protest. He had to go to work. What kind of society are we in when someone wants to fight for the rights for somebody Who made a mistake? It's a mistake. It's a stupid mistake. But you got people in social media saying, this is the same as any little white kid would do. Any 16-year-old white kid who goes into the store and shoplifts, this is the same. I ain't never seen a 16-year-old white kid go into a Chanel store and just steal all the perfume. First of all, just say she needed some perfume. You can't go steal some perfume from the dollar store. You can't go steal some perfume from Macy's. You got to go to a store where that bottle of perfume is $1,000, a $1,500 bottle, $1,100. Who the fuck does that shit? And you expect people to just break down and feel sorry for you. I do feel sorry for the lady getting ripped in the head, but I can't see physically the dog ever making it to my face. And an older friend of mine, an old white man, he told me a story. He was younger. This one guy, I forgot the guy's name, but he's a drunken asshole, he called it. So the guy's at the bar, starts a big old fight. The police come. He beat up like 2 police officers, took the car, and drove the car and ran the car into a ditch. Drunk, the guy climbs out of the car and hides under a house. This man hid under that house and fell asleep. Well, the house the man went underneath was an off-duty fucking police officer's house. They asked the man to come out from underneath his house 3-4 times. He's fucking asleep. He wasn't listening. He's drunk, passed out asleep. Dog ate his whole face off. They had to reconstruct the man's face and it was all fucked up. This was a white man. I could have never told this story on TikTok after I made the statement about, didn't she not steal $10,000 worth of property? And didn't she not get the high-speed chase? So you say to yourself, what kind of people are on TikTok that are not on YouTube? They're pretty much the same people, but the fandom is different. So far, I don't have as many viewers as I've had on here, but I was robbed. Everybody knows who watches my videos. I went from getting thousands of hits per video to, 3 people watched it, 4 people watched it. That all happened when I had the little dispute with Google. So it is what it is. So now I'm over there. And now I'm arguing with black women. I'm the Sergeant Willie Pete over there, I guess. I don't know. They don't know who the fuck I am over there. I had to come back to YouTube because I grew up on YouTube. I love YouTube. Even though I was fucked over by Google. All the information, all the thoughts and knowledge ideas that I've put into this makes me reflect. Is it worth it? Was all the time spent worth it? All the hours, thousands of videos, the energy, is it worth it? Now, I get emotional when I think about the old days of YouTube. When I was first coming to YouTube, this little girl shaking ass, booty meat. And over there on TikTok, old women showing their nipples. A lot of nipples. A lot of nipples in the feed. Every now and then I gotta stop following nipples. I'm getting older. I miss it. I miss when people watched our videos because I know people's watching. They can't say no one watched our videos. But in the beginning, once they first started messing with the numbers, we put 3 videos on 3 different websites at the exact same time. we would do that. We had it all lined up, and we knew when the numbers was being messed with. We knew that. We knew it, man. And I miss my YouTube family. I miss the originals, man. Remember the originals? You had Blood Boxing, Left for Dead, and Back from Hell, Sexy Sci-Fi. Father Justice. Well, a lot of people didn't really like him. But J Rider 4. We had battles. We fought against the Sergeant Willie Pete. We fought against Paul Servain, the Strange. Remember the one with the pedophile? He wanted a 13-year-old girlfriend. We battled. We built this shit. What is a legend? A legend is the stories that people tell about you. And when you feel it when you hear people tell the stories about you. I've heard stories about myself. Used to be able to Google myself. And yes, I was into myself at a couple of times. So when they bust your bubble and you don't get paid, when you notice that there's 30 websites with your videos on them and everybody's got ads, when you know that you was used for what's in your head. Like I said, it didn't matter what I wore, didn't matter what I looked like, didn't matter what I sounded like. I'll be completely fucking disheveled, drunken, stupor. It didn't matter. Because I showed and I told the truth. Nobody gave a damn about nothing. Let's see what this fool is gonna say today. And that's all I expected. I expected my people to listen to me and feel me for me. Feel my problems. Because I told you my problems. I told everybody my business. Why you telling people your business is crying and shit? Come on, shit. Why you doing that? Because for the first time, as a person of color, I felt as if I did something and there was millions of people out there that appreciated it because I counted. You used to be able to look at the videos. We busted that million mark a couple times. I remember my 1,000th video. I remember talking to the juryman, and I was asking him about how do you get hundreds and thousands of hits on your videos all the time. Remember the juryman used to talk all that Hollywood gossip, but it was all hip hop style. He had the videos, funny videos. His shit was fucking awesome. I think his name was Eben Gregory. The juryman was the shit, and he said, "Bruh, it's all in your production." And I'm like, how come it can't be quantity? And he's like, quantity. It can't be quantity. It has to be clean production. Same thing with music. People used to tell me, it has to be super clean and crisp and all this and that. And it has to be perfect or people won't like it. And I'm saying to myself, people are not fucking perfect. I am not perfect. How can I ever portray something that I'm not? That is phony. I cannot go there. Cannot be false, because once you fake yourself, because you start believing everything you tell everybody else. That's why you fake yourself. You turn into a fan of yourself. You want to boost your own fandom to yourself. That's what happens, and that's what people go through. They get their teeth fixed, they get their hair fixed, they buy a brand new dress, they shave every day, they do all this stuff just to look at themselves, to believe that they are the star that's inside them that already shines without all that other bullshit that you gotta put on. So I may have never made it, because I'm literally talking to the guy from the 2 Live Crew. And I've been talking to him a couple of days. He's cool. Uncle Luke is cool. But my music is not the same as it was anymore. And like I told Luke, that I failed in the music business because of my gimmick. I didn't care about all that. It got to be perfect. It got to be. I thought I could do it like Chuck Berry. I'm playing what the fuck I feel. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing what the fuck I feel. Like I said about my own sports show I wanted. You do what the fuck you want to do on your own show. That's why I'm still going. I might not see you every day, but I miss you. You too. You just don't understand. I mean, it wasn't the creativity. I had to better myself. I wanted to be better, but in my own circle. I wanted to make the people that really cared about me, that watched me, understand what I was going through. I want you to see me and feel me for who I was, not some image. The image. You get it to yourself. And did the image catch me? Yeah. Got me a little bit. I was high on myself a little bit too. But the real AIX and me, the same person. X can yell and scream. I just watch. A runs the show. Because you can't do it by yourself. That's why they say me, myself, and I. Soul, mind, and body. And when one is out of balance, you don't make it. Like I told the 2 Live Crew dude, I didn't make it because of my gimmick. Because see, when you're an artist, you can't paint the same picture twice. You paint the picture. And then you let people make their judgment about your painting. My attitude was that, but with music. I do something out of my head, my mind, and you can have it. It's born. You raise it. You nurture it. I did this for you. You don't like it? There's another one, and 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 another one. Mind is just busted. I had music in my head constantly. It hurts. It hurts. You have these thoughts in your head. I gotta do this, I gotta do this. I wanna do a movie, I wanna do something. All the things that I've ever said that I wanted to do, I did on my own. Didn't make it. Did it. Nobody helped me. Google didn't pay me when I was getting millions and millions of hits and all these websites with my picture and face on it when I could Google my name and I popped up first. On anybody's computer. I tried it. I'd go places and just... That's how I judged myself. I literally almost fell for it myself. I mean, I'm being real, but I was being too real. I mean, I could literally watch my own videos and learn something from them and want to comment on them. It's because that mindset is the same. I'm not writing this shit down. It's fluid. What Stephen A. Smith say, it's fluid. It just comes out. Sometimes I'm right. Sometimes I'm wrong. But to be a man, to be human, you must enjoy these emotions. Because we live in a world where these people are fucking nuts. They're crazies. All over the place. The fuck? So, we got nuts. Crazies. We're about to go to war. You see them all on TV agreeing with each other? We were under the impression as American people that the Republicans and the Democrats was fighting. Now they're smiling like they want to go to war. And the people in Ukraine won't even let African people on the boats and the buses to leave Africa, leave Ukraine. What is going on? So we got about 10 more minutes. I haven't done 40 minutes in a long time. I owe you all. So those who are my true people, you tell me when, because I think Sunday I'm gonna do something on TikTok. Every Sunday I make up my own conspiracy theories. So I need to come home. I don't like it over there. We need to rally the troops. We need to light our channel back up. I'm going to find some old dusty motherfuckers to come in every now and then like I used to. We're going to talk to these people. We're going to interview them. We're going to get the herbs going. We're going to get the drinks going. I'm coming home. If you take me, if you guys want me to come home, I'm right around the corner. But I have to. I owe it all to where it started. It was all started on YouTube. It was the best of times, the worst of times. So my people out there, I'm coming back. I'm just trying to figure it out. I'm coming back. And remember, never forget, you have been tubed